ALPE D'HUEZ, the climb of the 21 switchbacks.
Ce sacrifice pour Nero Quintana, c'est bien normal, mais alors quel sacrifice!
ALPE D'HUEZ, the climb of the crowd.
Oh, quelle étape fabuleuse autant pour le visuel.
ALPE D'HUEZ, the climb of the Tour de France. ALPE D'HUEZ, the climb of the champions.
Yes guys, here we are climbing ALPE D'HUEZ, and I've done just 500 meters and I'm already using every single gear I've got. Don't be frightened, because the first kilometer of ALPE D'HUEZ is the toughest of the whole climb. So if you get here and you want to do the ALPE D'HUEZ climb, don't be scared if the first kilometer you are suffering like a dog, because it's the tougher one of the whole climb, and then it gets a little bit easier. But it's the best way to wake up your legs and remind you that you are climbing the most famous finish of the history of the Tour de France. But why is so famous ALPE D'HUEZ? Here in front of me you've got one of the main reasons, the famous 21 switchbacks that the race has. These 21 switchbacks are very notorious for the shape, but also because every single one of them has a name of a winner of a stage in the top of ALPE D'HUEZ. Right now, for example, we are in front of the switchback number 19 that is called Henny Kuiper, who won here in ALPE D'HUEZ back in 1977. But also it has two names, Henny Kuiper and also Lance Armstrong, who won the TT that took place here in ALPE D'HUEZ back in 2004. And why there's two names instead of just one? The explanation is very simple. I mean, the ALPE D'HUEZ, it's been a summit finish of the Tour de France more than 21 times, so there's more names of winners here in ALPE D'HUEZ than switchbacks. So the only way to put the name of every single winner in one switchback is to repeat names, because otherwise, I mean, there's not enough switchbacks in this climb. Climbing ALPE D'HUEZ is like reading a book. Instead of reading pages, you read the tarmac. It's so full of paints that tells you what has happened here during the history of this mountain in the Tour de France. You can read that back in the 1952 Fausto Coppi was the first winner here in ALPE D'HUEZ. Also you can read that the first Latin American to win a stage in the Tour de France took place here in a hard climb like ALPE D'HUEZ when Lucho Herrera took the victory. You can also read the battles between Ulrich and Armstrong here in the ALPE D'HUEZ, and you also can read more recently what took place here, a battle between Pogacar and Jonas Vingegaard, who has many pains around this mountain.
Pogacar trying to go again. Vingegaard sticking to his back wheel, however.
Et regardez, de nouveau un Icona qui accélère au milieu de la foule là encore. Oh, quelle étape fabuleuse autant pour le visuel que pour le sportif.
Have we traveled to the Netherlands? Not, but almost, because here we are in Dutch territory. We are in the Dutch corner, one of the most iconic places of ALPE D'HUEZ.
Here comes the maillot jaune through the corridor.
And always we have to tell that there's been a big connection between ALPE D'HUEZ and the Netherlands. Everything started after 10 editions of the Tour de France finishing here in the top of ALPE D'HUEZ, where Dutch cyclists did it very good, because 8 out of the first 10 cyclists that won here in ALPE D'HUEZ were from the Netherlands. So that attracted a lot of attention from the cycling fans from the Netherlands, that they were wondering what's going on in ALPE D'HUEZ. I mean, we live in a flat country, and what's going on in this hard mountain where the cyclists from our country are taking so many victories. So yeah, firstly, talking about victories, the Dutch cyclists did it very good here in ALPE D'HUEZ, and then that made that a lot of fans from the Netherlands came here when the Tour de France was climbing ALPE D'HUEZ, and were the majority of the fans from this country. So yeah, that's the explanation where many people call ALPE D'HUEZ the mountains from the Dutch, because yeah, always it's been a big relation, a big connection between the Netherlands and ALPE D'HUEZ. The popularity of ALPE D'HUEZ broke records. Back in 2004, 1 million people came to ALPE D'HUEZ to follow live that time trial that won Lance Armstrong.
I wonder, Armstrong is now exactly as they cross, 3 minutes 25 seconds in the lead in the Tour de France.
But sometimes this amount of public can be risky, and just right here, Vincenzo Nibali suffered a crash back in 2018 due to a guy from the public.
Eccolo là, eccolo là. Non c'è Roglic, non c'è invece Roglic. No, la caduta di Vincenzo Nibali, la caduta di Nibali.
La switchback, yeah! Whew. I'm feeling the glory already. Yeah! So here we are in the town of ALPE D'HUEZ. You see over there the tunnel. The last kilometer is a joke. It's flat, and this is the last turn of the race. Woo.
Du maillot jaune, puis il est parti en contre, c'est la deuxième image. Il était dans un groupe en contre derrière qui vient de faire trembler Christopher Froome dans la montée de l'Alpe d'Huez.
There we are. That's the top. So here is where the finish line of the Tour de France is set every year that the Tour climbs ALPE D'HUEZ. And a little secret about this climb is that there's a legend that says that the cyclist who comes out from ALPE D'HUEZ wearing the yellow jersey is the cyclist that is gonna win in Paris the Tour de France. It's true that this legend was working till the 90s, but nowadays there's been riders like Andy Schleck that he got the yellow jersey once he finished the stage from ALPE D'HUEZ, and he didn't win the Tour de France. So the legend 2.0 of ALPE D'HUEZ is you need to come out from ALPE D'HUEZ wearing the yellow jersey and also win a TT in that edition of the Tour de France. If you do that, it means that you're gonna win the Tour de France. So that's the legend of ALPE D'HUEZ, and this is the climb of ALPE D'HUEZ. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and see you guys climbing more epic mountains. Ciao guys.